I'm in Utah. I'm in Zion National Park, and I'm in the parking lot at the top of the subway hike. Just got here, got all my gear on. You can see I got my camera, got my trekking poles, got my backpack with all my other gear in it. Little tiny parking lot, this little dirt parking lot here. I don't know how it would ever fit more than about 15 or 20 cars, but some beautiful peaks here in the background. Got some more stuff over here, and yeah, about to start the hike. So the other thing I forgot to mention is I'm doing this hike. It's February 6th, 2020, and I'm on the trail right now. It's about 8:30, and it's about 20 degrees, so a little chilly. Got gloves on and some thermals. Hopefully I wanted to put my wetsuit on to get all the way to the subway. I did bring my booties and my sandals for, when you're walking through some of the, kind of wet rock areas, but hopefully I want to put the wetsuit on and get into that ice cold water. I don't know if this is poison ivy or poison oak or anything you have to worry about, but there's a lot of it on the edges of the trail, and you're going to brush through some of it, so I would definitely have long sleeves and pants on. So here's your first look at the river below and the little valley that we're going to be walking up. So we got the GoPro on my hat. We're going to go down the steep part and we'll see how steep it is. Pretty steep. Definitely some longer reaches with my legs here. Got to look out for these branches hanging down a little bit. Just got to be careful not to slip or slide. Just got to take it nice and easy and slow, because you definitely don't want to start slipping that direction. Got to pay attention to where I'm stepping. Not focus too much on talking, although I still do need to talk through it, obviously. Whew. Some more loose rock in here. Just got to make sure you pick up your feet as you're stepping through some of these little tighter areas. All right, this looks like our first water crossing right here. Let's see if we can get across. There's like little icicles. Look, there's even some snow right there. Not bad so far. Can't walk on that side because it's all cliff. After that first water crossing, you can see I'm on the east side of the river now, and there's a trail coming this way, and then there's another one over here that's coming around back to this here. So we're gonna follow this and see where it takes us. We're gonna stay out of the water as long as possible. Looks like coming to another water crossing, maybe. Let's see. It's on the east side of the river, and it looks like There might have been a little bit of walking path on the west side, but we're sticking to this so I can see the trail coming right now. Just some of this dirt is kind of eroded away. Going right here. Going up and over. Up and over. Gracefully. So we've got path A going up this way maybe. And we got the river on this side. And it looks like there's a cross here and then go taking the path that way. I think we're gonna go path B and see how it goes. Let's see where we wanna cross here. Be right through there. Wow, that's thick. Oh, that ice is thick. So right here, another water crossing, except I actually have to cross water and get a little bit wet this time. But there's all these beautiful little cascading falls here. And I almost made a mistake and went up that side of the mountain. There is a trail, but according to my phone, the trail is on across the other side. So I'm gonna trust my phone, hopefully it's right. We're gonna cross this. The water I'm stepping in is not even an inch deep, so I'm not too worried about my shoes getting wet. I am stepping in a little bit of water. Ooh, it's a little slick, a little bit. Let's see. Let's go this way. All right. You can see that's what we just crossed. Super cool. There's all these little icicles hanging. I'm at this part of the trail, and it looks like it's going to be pretty slick. So I put my spikes on. So this is that picture from the one video I've seen. The guy took a long exposure of this, which is pretty cool. I'll get it on the way back. I'm going to the subway. Figured I'd put the GoPro on top of my head just in case I slip and fall. I hope to God there's not a pool of water up here I have to swim through. That looks like some trail right there. Let's get across to there quick. Oh, I think I see it. Oh my God, yes. So there's no big pool of water you have to swim through. At least not right now. I guess I didn't need to put these spikes on. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we made it. I'm so stoked I made it. We only had to walk over that one part where the water was coming over the rocks a little bit, but it was like maybe an inch or two deep at the most. I had my spikes on walking up that part. I didn't slip once. So the spikes made it a lot easier, but like once I walked maybe not even 30 yards, I got back right onto the trail, into the dirt, and now I'm right here into the subway. And I think I'm the only person here, which is freaking amazing. Oh my God, look at this huge cliff in the background here. I know it's overexposed on the GoPro. I'll take pictures of it. But we're right here in the subway. Just gonna walk through and explore first. All of this water, there's maybe an inch or two deep at the most. Little tiny pools. Oh, look at that. That is so awesome. There's a bunch of icicles hanging down. There's the first little pool of water right here. I feel like a tour guide. There's another big pool of water. Probably, I don't know, 2-3 feet deep maybe. Very cool. Little pool there. I'm not going to jump into that one. That one's got a bunch of rocks in it. The icicles are so cool. Something you're not going to get if you come here in the summertime. Oh, that pool's deep. That one's like 4 or 5 feet deep at least. Both of these. This one's pretty deep right here too. I might have to put the wetsuit on and jump into that. I don't think I'm going to jump in with my trunks on. You're not going to go down that log. Oh my God, look at this pool right here. That is so cool. There's going to be so many people swimming in that. Come summertime. Oh, I just get my shoe in the water. Yeah, I think if you want to go all the way to the back where the waterfall is, you gotta swim through a couple of these pools. I don't know if I have time to put my wetsuit on and do that. I'm all done at the subway. Took a bunch of pictures, got some videos, some 4K video, some slow-mo video, did a bunch of stuff. The whole time I was here by myself. It's really crazy. I had brought my wetsuit because I thought maybe I would jump in some of the pools up there, but it's literally like, right now I'm outside, so I'm probably, let's take a look. You know, I'm outside of where the arches of the subway are probably, let's say 100 feet or so. As soon as you get into that archway, the temperature drops. It feels like the temperature drops like 10 degrees, and it's super cold in there. Like every time I would go in there, I'd have to put on like an extra sweatshirt and my gloves because I would start to freeze when I was taking all those pictures in there. So there's no way I want to jump in that water. That water is like, my lips are numb right now just from being over here. And yeah, so I'll be dumping in the water. There's a bunch of really nice deep pools up in there. I'll do all that when I come back in spring break with my boys and my honey. So can't wait to do that. But yeah, way too cold to try something like that right now. The subway, and I'm working my way back. I've found more of the established trails, especially on this section right here where I had a bunch of problems trying to figure it out. But it turns out you have to cross the water from that side, come across towards me here, and then you walk up over here, and it goes up and around this center section, and it takes you to a much better part of the trail. Almost done. Just finished coming up the steep part. Got less than a quarter mile to go. It's 6 o'clock right now. I left the subway at like 2. I stopped a couple times here and there to take pictures and stuff, but it was about 4 hours to this point, so definitely plenty of time. I've got about, well, the sun is setting right now. I got about 30 more minutes of daylight before it gets dark, but I got 5-10 more minutes left of walking. Very tough trail. I was very difficult going up and over all of the rocks and all the rock hopping and stuff like that. A lot of fun. I'm glad I did it, but really difficult.